everybody, I'm Caroline Baudino and I am here to do an unprofessional makeup tutorial. I am a big believer on looking good so you can feel good and then walk out that door and do good. I'm all about simple hobbies, simple tasks, simple habits that you can do every single day that just remind you to turn that negative energy into positivity. You know, those little things that you do every single day, they just make you feel good. And it could be as simple as those 10 minutes of gratefulness, a quick walk around the block, you know, having a coffee with a good friend that makes you laugh, having time to yourself to meditate. And for me, having time to shower, get dressed, put my makeup on, and just try to look my best. It has always mentally put me in a better mood when I look in the mirror and I look good. For me, truthfully, when I look like shit, it makes me feel like shit. Like when I see that image and I see that reflection and it's not the best version of me, it's amazing the mind game. It's amazing the negative talk. It's amazing how easily you can spiral and put yourself in a terrible mood. And then you walk out that day and that's how you treat people. That's what you do with it. You're cranky, you're, less tolerant, you're, moody, you can be passive aggressive. Bottom line, you're not your best self. So for me, I started to realize that at the end of the day, I think your kids want to see you happy. I think your husband should want to see you happy. For me, I like when my kids light up and they see me looking good. Like I don't feel good being disheveled, being a hot mess, being, all over the place, very chaotic. Like when I show up to school, when I show up to pick up, when, I'm out with John, that never ever feels good. I feel like what I want to show to my kids is always, I want them to see me happy. At the end of the day, you can be breaking your ass. You can do every single thing for your kid. You can be volunteering all day, every day, and be there literally wiping their asses every day. But if you're not happy and you're not smiling, what's the point, right? They get your energy. They look at your face. Whatever it is that you're feeling, that's what they're going to react to. That's what they're going to feel. And I know for me, I always felt better when my mom was put together. It felt like I felt a little more secure. I felt like she had more things in control. For me, when she was like a hot mess, it felt a little more chaotic. It felt like, you felt a little more insecure, like, oh crap, she's in a bad mood. Like, she could fly off the handle. Like, I don't know what could happen. It did feel a little bit more uncomfortable. So there is something to it, you guys. And for me, I think it's always worth the time. It is always worth the time to take 15 minutes, 20 minutes to just put on those few things that work for you. So for me, I'm going to do a full makeup, you guys. I'm going to use that sparkle pink. It's like kind of a fun pink eye that you could wear during the day. You can wear at night. It gives your eye just that little bit of pop, that little bit of fun. And for me, I think makeup, just like clothes, is something that you can play with. If you're somebody that's nervous about picking an outfit out or putting your makeup on, then I always say keep it simple. Simple is fabulous too. A white t-shirt, jeans, and some gold hoops, and like a little cover up, little blush, some mascara, and some lip gloss, and you look fabulous. You do not have to overcomplicate it. Again, I'd rather you just do it and do it simply than not do it at all. Because again, if it's too complicated, if it's too many steps, and you're not somebody who really knows what they're doing or like feels good doing it or feels comfortable doing it, you'll probably give up. And giving up isn't an option, right? We don't give up, we get up. So I'm going to show you all the simple steps that I do that give you that fun pop. I like having fun with my makeup. I think brown eyes, I always used to think like nothing looked good with brown eyes, but they do, you guys. Pink looks good, blue looks good, purple looks good. All kinds of browns, gold, metallic. So like you can have so much fun, play with it. You can always wipe it off. You can always redo it. For me, this is total self-care. Okay. Like you put your favorite song on and you listen to your music, you kind of talk to yourself, do that positive reinforcement. I remind myself that I'm smart, that I'm capable, that I can do hard things, that I'm beautiful, that, you know what I mean? Like I just remind myself, because again, what you're telling yourself affects you, what you're looking at affects you. So again, when you're looking at the mirror, that reflection is going to affect you. And at the end of the day, you guys, I always say your knight in shining armor isn't coming, right? No one's coming to save you. Who's coming to save you? Your superhero, your knight in shining armor is that reflection in the mirror. So you better like her. You know what I mean? She better be strong. She better be capable. She better be smart. You know what I mean? You want her to look good, don't you? Like she's representing you. She's the one that's coming to save you. You better think she's badass. So let's get started. Let's make you look fabulous. Okay. So I'm going to start with, I always use the same products, pretty much over and over, except I switch my eye out here and there because I'm very allergic. I have to use clean products. Otherwise, I have a horrible allergic reaction. So with that said, I love supporting women. I love supporting moms in business that are, you know, just betting on themselves. I have so many friends who have started over in their 50s and their second half. You know, I always grew up believing that, you know, after 50, you're dead, basically. Like it's, you know, you have your kids, they go to college, and then you just sit on the couch staring at a white wall until you die. You know what I mean? That's basically like, it seemed like second half of life, there was no life. And now I'm here to just remind you every single day that there's a whole new life out there. You can reinvent yourself, you can change, you can try new things. Like it is all available. It is never too late. There is no age limit. There is no time limit. There is no weight limit to finding your happiness. So let's do this. Let's look fabulous, okay? Because we can. All right. So I'm going to start with Honor MD. This is my tropical mist. It's just a, you know, wonderful spray to kind of just wake your skin up, soothe your skin. It just smells good. It's really cool, even though it's not in a fridge, but it's like a cold spray. Feels fabulous. I kind of just let that sit, give it a minute. Then I use Genetically Blessed. This is the hyaluronic acid. This helps with fine lines. I've been using these two products about 2.5 years now. I'm really happy with them. I feel like my skin looks pretty good. My skin is pretty average. It's like not oily, it's not dry. It's like, you know, middle ground. Okay, so then I'm gonna do a vitamin C. Again, vitamin C is good on the inside, it's good on the outside. It's just good for you. It's very refreshing, nurturing for the skin. I just love it. Make sure you're getting a pure vitamin C too, okay? Not one with, you know, filled with a bunch of stuff. And then last, actually 2 more steps. Then I always use a serum, you guys. I think serums are like the hot new thing. I feel like everyone's coming out with a serum now. I personally love Biography New York. It is a face oil. It has like a fabulous glow. It's super hydrating. I just love. If you don't like that kind of greasy, kind of glowy, oily, then this is not for you. But if you love that super moisturized kind of glow oil serum, I personally absolutely love it, especially before bed, when you're in the sun. If you're in cold weather, like when I was in Montana, this is all I wore. It was fabulous. And then last but not least, I'm going to use Monika Blunder, her Undercover. Oh, that's the new one because I'm almost done with mine. Okay, which goes to show you I really use them, you guys. This is like my 4th pot. I love it. It's super light, super hydrating, easy, not heavy, not cakey. It doesn't feel thick. And it really just feels like it's just moisturizing, nice and light. Great for every day. And again, you want moisture on your face and your neck. Again, with fine lines and everything, you want moisture. Remember, your face looks cracked when it's dry and the makeup looks cracked. Oh, that feels so good, you guys. Get your hands, get your neck nice and moisturized. Again, you know, you don't want dry skin to put makeup on. All right, let's get started. So now for foundation, usually I personally love spray tans. I am usually very tan in the summer. I am Cuban and Venezuelan. We like our tan, okay? Mama loves the sun. So when it's like kind of wintry right now, I haven't had a spray tan in a while. So I'm definitely at like, this is one of my palest. This is like me being pale, kind of more of a yellow tone to my skin. So I kind of start slow. I start to kind of do 1 layer at a time because I don't want it to look too thick. I don't want it to be too heavy. Yet I do want coverage and I do want to look tan. So I'm asking a lot. So what I do is layer. I kind of start with the lightest and I just start layering. So I'm going to start with Monika Blunder 4.25 all over, just to get that base and that even tone all around. Because you guys, all of us, it's not just you, everyone has uneven skin. I'm going to start with this first layer. I look at my face as a canvas. So I want it all to be even. You want your neck to be even and your ears. I would take the time to just kind of dab your ears for a minute, get the neck, get the decollage, get it all, okay? And again, it's a canvas, so start layering one by one. So here you go. That's that first layer to kind of get the redness, kind of get an even tone. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter, just to kind of give that like kind of a filter finish. It just looks great, you guys. It's not heavy, but kind of gives you that smoothness. Okay, make sure you just blend that all in. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of Fancy Face in the medium, because this gives me that little bit of that bronze tone that I like. So this will be that perfect kind of finishing touch. Go all over one last time. This is like a nice color, you guys, for like just to be that little bit of tan. Okay, get the neck. Get like right here, guys, whatever skin is showing, I will just make it kind of even to your face. Okay, now I'm going to use a little of the Fancy Face translucent powder, just if you don't like that shine or that glowy look, or if you just want to kind of dab a little bit of that shine. I use a little bit of translucent like this. Okay. Just sets it all. Nice and simple. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do my Fancy Face Perk Up under eye, just to give my eyes that pop. Remember, don't forget the corner of your eye is a very dark spot, so you want to get in there. And then up here, and then the T-zone. Take a brush, and I'm going to just clean that up. Okay, make sure you're brushing up, blend up. I want to contour that T-zone right there. You go into the mustache, you go down on the chin. I kind of get under the cheekbone there. Clean up that eye. You want the eye to be nice and bright. Okay, it gives you great coverage. It's such a good concealer. It's one of my favorites. And you can use it at the end too, when you're all done. And it gives you that extra pop, I will show you. But this is a great concealer to have in your purse, that whether you're out at night or you need to kind of clean up, or you have a meeting, or you're going to go out at night on a date or whatever, this is something that just gives you that pop. Okay, now I'm going to go all over with a little bit of powdered bronzer really quick. That's the Fancy Face bronzer. And kind of go all over and just blend. Again, I like that kind of sun-kissed look. I just feel like my dad used to say you look healthy when you got a tan. Like Cuban in him. Okay, so nice even tan all over. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna use Urban Decay. Yes, all right. I'm gonna go in with, I'm always gonna start with the lightest color to kind of go all over the eyelid. I always use like the white or the pink or whatever it is, the lightest color as my base. Oh, this is kind of a highlighter. Wait, hold on. There we go. So you kind of get in there to give your eyes that pop. Same. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some pink. Right on the eyelid. Okay. Right there, right in the crease, okay? And kind of gives you that nice big pop. Okay, now we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna use another different little brush. I'm gonna go in with this like a little bit darker kind of purpley pink, just to give it a little bit of dimension in the crease. There we go. We'll get that little bit of dimension in there, in that crease. Okay, so you want to get a little pop right there in the crease. Okay, there we go. Now, you can always clean it up with your brush. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury liquid liner. It's so cool, you guys. Look, it's really thin. You leave just a little cat eye right there. And this is very fun. You have like a daytime little event or nighttime for a party. And you just follow your lash line. Okay. And it gives you that pop. You guys, it's so fun. It's like in the corner of your eye, it just pops. So then I'm gonna go underneath a little bit. Okay, give a little pop underneath here. So the color I used in the crease, I'm using underneath to kind of tie it all in. Because again, I like the smoky feel. And then once we use the mascara, it will all tie in. And again, you guys, you can add or use as little. You could always just do the pink on top and use mascara and just leave it at that and just have like a really simple eye just with that little bit of pop. Or you can go a little bit smokier like I am and add, you know, the underneath kind of liner. And then I'm gonna add the white on the inside to give that kind of pop. So we've got that. And then here is that white liner that everybody loves that you put right on the inside. There we go, you put a little bit. Just so it opens your eye a little bit and it's not as dark underneath. Makes you look more awake, especially if you guys don't want to use any eyeliner really. You could just use that white underneath with a little mascara and it would just make your eyes look pop of white. Like it just make you look really awake. Eyebrows really quick. I'm gonna use the Kosas. I'm gonna use this new one. I think it's just so cute. I love the container. I love that it's tinted. So I think it's always worth tinting your eyebrows with a little bit of a darker color. So it gives it a little bit of a contour feel. Nice full brow. See, look how great that fills in. So it doesn't look like there's hair missing. Nice and full. It's a great color. Matches my hair color really well. It's not too dark, but it just feels filled in. And then I'll just take my brush one more time, brush up, and then I just kind of take my finger and clean up the excess. Simple. Then I'm going to take my mascara. I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury in black. I do below first so that it doesn't smudge the top lid. I go underneath. And then I go above. There we go. It's a great mascara, you guys. It makes them nice and long. Okay, perfect. Done. Now, eyes are done. Now cheek, I'm gonna go with Fancy Face. This kind of like rosy cheek. I'm gonna take my blush brush. I just tap right on the apple of the cheek. Remember to brush up. One tap. So it's like kind of that sun-kissed look, and then you kind of clean up everywhere else. Okay, done. Now I'm gonna do a little contour. I'm gonna use the contour stick from Fancy Face. I'm just gonna, just a little bit here, a little bit there. And so you just kind of just blend that and look how it creates that contour right there. Okay. right on the cheekbone. Underneath, blend that in to give your face a little structure, a little bit of like that jawline. And then get the hairline. So again, gives you a little bit of dimension on the face. Okay, and then 2 steps. We got just highlighter. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury in the gold. You just squeeze and you just do down the nose and right on top of the cheekbone. And I take my highlighter little brush. Okay, you're gonna just blend that in. Right there on top of the cheekbone. Here we go. Okay, gives you that little pop. And then I usually will do one last, I usually do like one quick tap with the blush one more time just to give you that rosy feel. Right there on the apple. And then last but not least, the lip tint by Monika Blunder in Fruling. It is just a super natural, it has hyaluronic acid in it, so it helps plump. So I personally just love a good lip gloss or lip tint. And look at that, it's a perfect nude. That's it, you guys, all done. Makeup is done. There you go, nice little, look at the sparkle pink. It's a super fun eye. You can wear this to dinner. You can wear this to pickup. You can wear this to the grocery store. You can wear this on date night. You can wear it to a party, anywhere. So my point is always nothing over the top. It's just fun and it feels good and you look like the best version of you. Like for me, this is how I feel ready. This is how I feel prepared. I could bump into anyone and feel good about it and feel secure. I feel good in my own skin. So that is always the purpose. It's never to make anyone feel bad. It's never to put anyone down. This is just always a reminder that you're supposed to be happy too, that it's okay. You have permission to have self-care, to have time for yourself, and that no one ever said that a mom or that midlife, you're supposed to look like shit. It's okay to look fabulous because looking fabulous helps you feel fabulous and then you do fabulous things. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining. I hope this was helpful in any way. Leave in the comments any looks you want to see, any different eyes you want to see, any topics you want to discuss. And I'm sending you so much love. Mwah. Get up, get dressed. Let's do this.